Good morning, New Carlisle Elementary School. This is Trinity
and Natalie. We're recording from New Carlisle Elementary School.
Here are your morning announcements. Today's date is Wednesday, September 11th, and it is E-Day.
For lunch today, we are having sloppy joe on a bun, strawberry cup, and milk.
There's no birthdays today. Now for today's weather. The current temperature is 77 degrees with lots of sun. We're expecting a high of 89 degrees today with a chance of thunderstorms. Recess today might be a little questionable. Tomorrow we are expecting partly cloudy skies and a really hot temperature with a high of 90 degrees. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to this heat being over.
We would like to welcome a new student to our school today. Welcome to New Carlisle Elementary School, Julius G. Julius will be joining Mrs. Jenkins' class this year. We hope you have a great school year. Woo! Here are a few special announcements. Attention E-Day Technology students. Mrs. Kuziak, Mrs. Weymouth, Mrs. Croxdale, Mrs. Collins, Mrs. Priest, and Mrs. Ford. You will have technology class in the library today with Mrs. Eldridge. Mrs. Green has to take her dad to the doctor. When you are in tech class, work on your 3 shapegrams: the house, the face, and the ice cream. The ice cream is the new one. Make sure you watch Tony Vincent's videos and work really hard on your graphic design. If you finish a shapegram, hit the mark as done button.
Now a word from Miss Randenberg.
Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you did something this morning. You had 2 extra hours, whether you slept, whether you got up and did some exercises, ran around the block, got some energy out, made a dinner for your mom so it's ready and in the crock pot so that you have dinner tonight. Whatever you might have done, I hope you used your 2 hours perfectly, because I know your teachers did. They were here working hard the entire time getting ready for you today. So thank you, teachers, for all that you did this morning. We're going to keep looking at all of that and plugging our way through the year that way. I did have a lot of announcements this morning, so we'll start off with TEF grants for teachers. Make sure, if you are interested at all, look into those, fill out the papers needed. The information's in the morning message, but that's lots of money you can have for your classroom if you get granted a TEF grant, so they're there for you. I did want to say to teachers also, please turn in your conference schedules. Conferences are next week. Students, if your teacher has sent anything home with you about conferences, make sure to bring it back in, because they have to turn that into the office so that we have an idea up there with the secretaries if anything needs to be canceled, or we can reschedule for you as needed without disrupting your classroom. Safety Patrol, way to go. You guys did a great job at training yesterday. And so for everybody in the building, those Safety Patrol people will be on duty starting Monday, September 16th. So make sure that you are respectful and that you follow the directions of the Safety Patrol that are out there. They're going to have on like neon yellow-green vests. You will know who they are. You will see them right there. And if they tell you to walk or to walk your bike, or to walk on this part of the road instead of this part of the road, they know all the rules, they know where it's safe, so please listen to them and be respectful. I also wanted to mention, boys and girls, we have what we are offering today called Our Time. We're really focusing on the R factor here at New Carlisle Elementary, and if you don't know what that means yet, you will know more about what that means today. But again, R factor is really a mindset of you taking time to pause when you come into a situation and choose your correct response. Response is where we get our R from for R factor. So a lesson will be coming to you today. Be ready. Also, any spirit wear, last day to turn this in is tomorrow. So if you want to have any spirit wear, these are in the office if you need an extra one, and it's due tomorrow to get that turned in. Also, students, I wanted to mention that today is September 11th. It's Wednesday, September 11th, actually, and our flag is at half staff. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about this if you didn't already know, or if, I'm sure your teachers will be talking about it today. But September 11th marks the 18th year anniversary this year of the 9/11 terrorist attacks on the World Trade Centers in New York City and the Pentagon, and the United Air Flight 93, which crashed in Pennsylvania. Patriot Day, which is today, serves as a remembrance of the lives lost on that September morning. there was a joint resolution that was resolved back in 2001 when this happened that designated September 11th for every year now, designated that as Patriots Day. So if you notice when you go around, when you leave school today, if you're riding your bike around, our flag is at half-mast, and the post office and other flags should be as well. So today when we do our pledge, we're going to stop between the pledge and the school pledge, and we're going to have a moment of silence. So I'm going to turn it back over to the news and we'll carry on.
Thank you for joining us on this worthwhile Wednesday. Please join Caden for the pledge to our flag and the New Carlisle School Pledge.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is a new day. I am the best student I can be. I do my best to work. I respect others. I play fairly. I am proud of all I do and say.